In 1606, the Virginia Company was granted more than 6 million acres of North America, which became the 13 colonies. The main population is English here in the southern ones. We have some indentured servants in the Chesapeake Bay, but they'll soon earn their freedom. We've brought over many slaves from Africa since 1700. Even though the majority of our population is black slaves, whites will always have the upper hand, so there is nothing to worry about. We have 4 different social classes: the wealthy and well-educated, the small business owners, farmers and artisans, the servants and farm workers, and then the slaves. These were all considered upper class, middle class, lower class, and property. Here in the southern colonies, we make our own food. We grow our own grain, fruits, and vegetables. It's very common to see people raising cattle, hogs, sheep, and chickens, and men hunt for deer, rabbits, and wild turkey. Fishing and clam collecting are also popular among the residents. We are also very famous for our stews and baked cornbreads. In the colonies, kids play hopscotch and hide and sneak. They play tag in parks, make their own kites, and spin tops and roll dice. A few of the main resources in the southern colonies are rice, tobacco, farm products, fur, and indigo. Our major cash crop of them all is tobacco. Fertile farmlands to grow cotton, tobacco, and indigo are also some of our main resources. Forest products such as lumber, tar, and pitch are very common in the colony.
Missionaries baptized thousands in Spanish North America. All the soldiers' saddles and stirrups were adorned with Christian crosses. The missionaries wanted to convert the Indians into surrogate Spaniards and forced Indians to construct churches and pay tribute by bringing food, blankets, and other goods. They thought it would be an all-day affair. By the end of the 17th century, the law of God and the preaching of the Holy Gospel were ceased. A stock company was formed together by merchants and passengers, which held all money, livestock, and land. The southern colonies were very limited on employment. The mainstream jobs were farming, artisans, small business owners, and indentured servants. Women's jobs were churning butter, cleaning, making clothes, and taking care of the children. Men worked on the fields, provided for the family, and did most of the hunting. The climate is the warmest of all the English colonies. This made it possible to grow crops throughout the year. The land remained flat, which helped the soil to be rich. The climate was perfect for plantations where slaves did many outdoor jobs. Tobacco and rice were the 2 most important cash crops. This climate was ideal for those working in the land. Farming was the best source of food in the South. The 3 main crops were tobacco, rice, and indigo. Indigo was the best moneymaker that consisted of being grown on the southern plantations. Wealthy families usually owned the plantations, which took up most of the land, so there was only one large city. These were usually self-sufficient farming areas, so they were almost considered to be small towns themselves.
All of the southern states are located on the east coast of the United States. The geography of the southern states has very fertile soil, hilly plains, forests, rivers, and swamps. The cost of living was different throughout the parts of the year. As the economy changed, the lifestyle would change. There are 5 colonies in the South: Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Lord Baltimore founded Maryland in 1633. Maryland was named for Queen Henrietta Maria of England. Part of the state of Maryland became Washington, D.C. Virginia was founded in 1607 by John Smith. Virginia was named for England's Queen Elizabeth I. Virginia was the site of the first permanent settlement in Jamestown. North Carolina was founded in 1653 by Virginia colonists. South Carolina was founded in 1663 by English colonists. South Carolina was nicknamed Palmetto State because its fortress of palms kept British warship away from Charleston Harbor in the battles of 1776. Georgia was founded in 1732 by James Oglethorpe. Georgia was the last colony to be settled, but it was the fourth state to ratify a constitution to become a state. Each of the southern colonies elected their own legislator. All were democratic, and they all had a governor and court system.
Not easily offended, not let it go. From a mess to the masses, a list of many